Are you thinking of introducing your presenters at the start of the event? Then we got what you need. We have what we call the presenter bios. So this block shows a list of all presenters with their profile pictures and their biography to your audience. So where do you find this? Simply click the storyboard, add content block, and select presenter bios from the list. Click next and select which presenter you want to be listed in the bios. Since I only have one here, so I'm going to click next and select my name. And again, you have an option if you want to put a countdown for presenters. I'm just going to leave that blank. Add the storyboard. So you can drag this to the top if you want this to be the first in the list. And again, you can edit which presenter is going to be listed. You don't have to list everyone there. So you can also delete and use autoflow with that, and make a quick introduction or recording with your voice for a video. So I'm gonna click or play presenter bios, and as you can see, it's very plain and simple. Meet our presenters. It has the name, the title, and a quick biography. So having a webcam feed during your event can help your audience have a more engaging experience to see the person speaking in front of their screen. One way of doing that is adding the webcam content block from your storyboard or enabling your webcam. One way of adding that is simply click your storyboard, click add content block, and select webcam, then click next. Select the host or the presenter that will have their webcam on and click next. You can disregard or leave this blank and add the storyboard. So we already have here our webcam block ready, and before you click the play button for the webcam, make sure you've toggled your webcam on. And there are two ways to enable your webcam. One would be here in the lower left, or you can go to AV controls and activate it here. Also, before you do, make sure you've properly configured your webcam by clicking on the gear button on the upper right and select the appropriate webcam if you have more than one webcam, and also your microphone. Okay, and just click X. I'm going to activate my webcam now. So once you activate the webcam, it automatically enables the microphone at the same time. So let's see. So as you can see, my webcam is already enabled, and there is a small preview both in the AV controls tab and on the lower left. I can just collapse this one. So let's play our webcam block. So this will give you a full screen of what it looks like. There is what we call the webcam tray. So if you basically expand this one, it will show a small preview here. And if we look at the attendees view, that's how it would look like. They can also collapse and expand the webcam. And if you're going to use the slides, and you're gonna play the slides, that's how it would look like as the host. And if we're gonna look at the attendees view, this is how it would look like. Alright, so they can basically collapse, expand. Last but not least, our most recent addition to our storyboard is the web content block. So this allows your attendees to browse a website inside the webinar without the need to open another tab browser. So let me show you how. Now let's go back to our storyboard and add that content block. And simply select web content block from the list and click next. Select your presenter. And take note, whenever you put in a website, make sure that you use HTTPS. And it has to be X-frame compatible, meaning it allows iframes. Alright, so I'm just gonna put here .com. So whenever you input a website, you will see a preview of how the website will look. If it doesn't show in the preview, meaning it's not compatible. Alright, so in this case, it's working fine. I'm gonna add that to storyboard. And I'm gonna play that link. Alright, so what's so unique about the web content block? Instead of asking your attendees to browse or open a link or a website using another tab or another browser, they can actually browse inside the webinar room. So this is how it would look like in the attendee's perspective. Alright, so I'm just going to collapse the webcam tray. So typically this is what they're seeing on their end. So you can ask them to open a link, but why not just have this instead? They can click and browse through the website. So let's say if you need to have them answer an online exam or quiz or a survey form online, or maybe even fill up something from their website, you can do that. However, what's more interesting is that our web content block is available for users or websites that can go with AR, 3D, VR, and other contents as well. For example, I'm gonna play this link. And let's view this as an attendee. So this is how it looks like in the attendee's end. So this is a website from Virtual Staging with 3D Vista. So it's basically interactive. I'm gonna click here, or I'm gonna change the walls. You can change the flooring. Let's go back to the host. So we have other links here that we can play. So it's a panoramic view of the city. Isn't it wonderful?